Everyone take a seat. Take a seat. Hey Daniel, how you doing from Sweden? Woo. All right, I'm sorry. I gotta get my pencils and erasers and grab the highlighter. Make sure everything's working. Where am I? What's going on? Good Morgan. Oh, God Morgan. Wait, what? Let's turn that down a little bit. You guys didn't even see me. I was underneath the podium the whole time. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today? Making sure you guys are having a good day. Making sure I got all this stuff going. Yeah, everything's going good. You can hear me. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, we got some stuff here today. We're going to be going over some helmet stuff, and then we're going to get into some crashes. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? From Toronto, Double T. Let's go. We can turn it up a little bit. We haven't started yet. Guys, you know how it works. We need to get 100 likes before we can really start. We're trying something else. So 100 likes to start the after action reviews. So we're going to do this lesson first. We're going to get it out of the way. Some of the boring stuff, you know, it's on my chalkboard. You know, let's see. What does it look like? Yeah, we're moving through some things, you know. It's my magic chalkboard that also doubles as a TV. So you guys can watch some of these MotoStars Chaos Riders. We have a Chaos Riders videos today. Last time I didn't like it, but this time I actually double checked. And it looks pretty good. And then we got some MotoStar stuff. What helmet do I have? What are your top helmet brands recommendations? I love Shoei. I love Arai. Right now I'm using Voss. Voss helmets because they're inexpensive. They're ECE rated. They come with a drop-down visor. It's basically the best bang for your buck right now. So and I talked to a lot of you guys, and you're a lot of beginner riders, so not a lot of income, whatever. But I would get a Voss helmet first, and it also, full disclosure, it's an affiliate link in the description. But I wear it, so in my videos I wear it too. So. What else? Yeah, so, you know, once you get a little bit more money, a Shoei helmet. Oh, Shoeis are great. Love Shoeis. But yeah, those are my recommendations. If you're looking for a helmet, get a full face helmet. We're going to be talking about it today. And make sure it's ECE rated. DOT only? Nah, I'm good. Nope. So ECE rated. ECE rated. Xuan, is it Xuan? X-A-U-N. A Shoei XSPR Pro. Dude, Shoeis are so nice, especially for intermediate oval heads. Arai is more for round oval, but they do have intermediate oval. But Shoeis, they're probably the most comfortable helmet. And that was one of the big things. Let's go ahead and bring it up in here. That was one of the big things that I recognized when I went from Bell Bullet, which, here, let me go and grab it. So this was my very first full face helmet. It's the Bell Bullet. Back in the day, I had a Cena SMH-10R, I believe, and then I had my little International Association Firefighter. Yeah, this was my very first helmet that was full face. And then I switched to the Shoei. You guys remember this one? I switched to the Shoei. The Shoei Hornet. Loved it. Very nice helmet. Once I switched, man, the comfort, look, it's all like damaged. The comfort, oh my gosh. That's one of the big things. If it's not comfortable, you're not going to wear it. It's a big thing there. You guys want to see the very first helmet I've ever had? Yeah, I know you do. It's show and tell time. Woo-wee. This is a 3/4 helmet. This is the Bell Custom 500 Cabby. Absolutely loved this thing. This is probably the most show-off helmet I've had, but it's beautiful. Love it. I had GoPros. I mean, this is great. Let me see if let's see if it still fits. It looks a little different with a beard. A little show and tell. It's a little show and tell. Having some fun. Okay, now I gotta look at the chat. Let's get some. Here we go. How do you get away with having a full beard at your department? Canopy, I haven't been a career firefighter since 2018. May 2018. That last shift was the last time I ever shaved. I haven't shaved in, what is that? That's like 5.5 years. Close. 5.25 years. Yeah. Just haven't. And I started the channel while I was a firefighter. I was 11-year firefighter. 11-year career firefighter at a tier 1 department. Does Shoei make a Bluetooth version? No, but I would grab a Cardo. I know it gets expensive then at that point. In your opinion, what is the most difficult aspect of riding? Starting. Just kind of getting there, getting started. One of the scary things about getting started is that it's brand new. You're going to make mistakes. And with motorcycling, the mistakes they can be bad. They're high risk mistakes. And that's why we practice in a parking lot. So a lot of people get, I guess, to really kind of expand on that. The difficult aspect is getting started, but getting started the right way. Because you could easily just try to get on the road right away and you start making mistakes and having those issues. So really kind of toning down the adrenaline that you're getting, the excitement that you're getting, and doing it the right way. That's pretty hard. That's pretty difficult to do. Official Duel, thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. About your first bike, your videos have been really helped me. Thank you for everything you do. Gang. Official Duel, I appreciate that. Your pronunciation is so good that even people who speak little English understand most of your words. Well done. Hey, hooked on phonics back in the day. Just kidding, no, but that's how I learned. I never took it. Why does Ruroc get so much hate? I have used it for my MSF class and it was great. No, they're lightweight, and MSF is under 20 miles per hour. Once you get to a little bit higher speeds, it's really windy. At least that's what I had. That's the issue I had. And the funny thing is they actually followed me recently. On Instagram, which is weird. I mean, I've been following them for a while just because I like to see what they have to do, but I haven't seen any improvements from the second version that they sent me, and they got mad when I reviewed it because it's honest. Hey, Jay Loy, how you doing? I wanted to be a firefighter since I was a kid. Life took me another way, but there is still time. Which way did you go, Colin? Guys, 100 likes. Let's get to 100 likes, and we'll get started. Sportster S. Sporter S or Sportster S? I don't know if there's a Sportster S. Or MT-07 is first bike. MT-07 I already know is a great bike. Like, that's a great first bike because you're going to grow into it also. You'll grow into it also. Oh, my bracelets are all... Got your MSF endorsement done. Picked up my bike yesterday. Excited. Camden, what'd you get? Yeah, my son's friend's name was Camden. Sharon Love from Italy. How you doing? Harambe, I'm still sorry about what happened, but CB400 as a first bike, any thoughts? Great bike. So anything, guys, like when you ask me like what your first bike is, like, is it a good first bike? From what I'm hearing, it sounds like, especially when you're giving me like the bike model, sounds like you've done a lot of research on it already, and you kind of want confirmation that it is a good bike. You guys are doing the information. You guys are doing all the research. Those are good first bikes. Now, if you came in like, what is a good first bike? I'm just going to tell you it's a Rebel 500. I mean, but like start thinking about that. Why? It's a 500cc. You know, you can go to Rebel 300, but it's a 500cc. I look for low seat height for me because I have short legs, 30-inch inseam. And the Rebel 500 is a 25-inch seat. Cruisers are easy to ride. They're not super torquey, and at the same time, it could still, you know, go decent speeds. I think I went 85 on the Rebel 500, 90 on the Rebel. Yeah. And so I mean it's capable. But yeah, this S650, the MT07, like start thinking mid-range, mid to low range CCs, high, you know, a liter bike. Guys, you're not going to the track, and you're not, especially if you're going to be going in town, you're not going to get out of second gear, and that's no fun. That's no fun. The part of the fun is shifting. Part of the fun is, who here drives a truck or a car that has a manual transmission? I don't think I've ever felt like I had a truck with a manual transmission. I don't think I ever felt in focused and in the zone like I did driving that truck. Like one hand just kind of like, you know, you're not supposed to rest your hand on the shifter, but I did. I think everyone here does. One hand, you know, elbow on the roll down window, on the steering wheel, hand on the shifter, just looking forward, just, you know, the music, whatever. I had headphones or what, and just kind of driving and just, you know, shift and just driving. Like the most like fun driving, and it's just driving in town. And then I went to a motorcycle, and it's like, it's the same thing. I don't know. I'm just sharing some of my thoughts, sharing some of my feelings. Trying to kill some time until we hit 100 likes, guys, because we got to get started. We got this. Like I said, we got this right here. We got this right here. We're going to talk about this, and we're going to get into the crashes, close calls. You guys want to see the mayhem. You want to see all that stuff. I get it. Hit your leader bike on the track. Expensive and not as much fun. Yeah, see? Any advice on using a motorcycle as a commuter in Phoenix, Arizona? Watch out. I mean, same thing, same principles. Watch out for intersections. Watch out for blind spots. Monsoon season, so we got some gravel and dirt on the road, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. It would be the same thing if you're in Tucson, anywhere else, really. Thankfully, Arizona has some pretty wide lanes and really long on and off ramps, so you should be good. Got chased by your first dog. Loud pipes helped. Yeah, scares the doggos. Trident 660 is what I picked out for your first bike. Very nice, very nice. All right, 85 likes. I think that's good enough. We're going to get into this one. Then we're going to get into the crashes. So you guys can hear me. Making sure you guys can hear me. Go ahead and let me know. All right, just gonna move some stuff over. 1 second. Sounds good, sounds good. Okay, perfect. Perfect, we got, let's go ahead and turn down the music just a teeny tiny bit. We do have a video here. Let's go ahead and hit that record button. You guys know how we do it. All right, here we go. All right, today we're gonna be focusing on full face helmets, and then we're gonna get into the after action reviews and everything like that. But first and foremost, these are the 5 things we're gonna be covering, understanding the benefits of full face helmets. And while I still have these out here because I was doing some show and tell, this is a full face helmet. It's gonna cover your chin, it's gonna cover the rest of your head and your skull, okay? So evaluating the superior impact resistance, okay, that's a big thing. We're gonna be looking at how it does protect you from road debris. Right there, it's a little tip right there. Learning about insulation and noise reduction features, and that's a big thing, so you wanna protect your hearing. Once you start losing that, you don't get it back. So make sure you wear earplugs at the same time. So we're gonna appreciate the visibility and the safety that it does offer. So here we go. Full coverage, okay? So the helmet does not leave any of your head exposed. So if we take a look at this right here, okay? So we take a look. So right now it's going to be protecting the back of our head. It's going to be protecting our chin right here. It's going to be protecting the side of our face, our eyeballs, the top of our head. Very, very important. The difference between that and a 3/4 helmet, which is this right here. This is my first helmets, if you notice underneath. In fact, let's just go ahead and take this off. If I can. There you go. This is what a 3/4 helmet does. It's only going to protect the back of your head, top and side to sides. It's not going to protect your face. And that's going to be a big part of motorcycle safety because most of the impacts that happen are going to be on your face. And once you damage your face, you're going to ruin your airway, which is going to make rescuing you a lot harder. Okay, so face and chin protection, very important protection just for those reasons. And then we're going to talk a little bit more about getting that road debris into your face, getting a rock chipped up, getting some bugs into your eyes, getting bugs in your mouth, a bee into your face. Not very fun. It's also pretty comfortable. That's one of those things that with the 3/4 helmet, you need to really have like a visor because, the wind is going to be kicking in your face and get chapped lips. Your eyes are going to get dry. Highly recommend putting chapstick on when you're going out riding. But it's more comfortable with a full face helmet. You have all that padding on your cheeks, padding all over your head. Very important. And let's go ahead and get this out of the way. And part of it is you want to make sure that you actually get the right sized helmet. If you have an intermediate oval or head like I do, which is typical for Americans, you want to get an intermediate oval helmet. There's also round oval and long oval. And we talk more about that in the basic Smart Rider course, Unit 2. So experience the superior impact resistance. There you go. Okay, so there's DOT, ECE. There's a bunch of different types of standards when it comes to impact protection, but the main thing here is I want you to think about just grabbing ECE. That's the European standard. Okay, so just think about that. Call it a day. Buy a helmet that's ECE. So you're gonna have the outer shell. So this is gonna be this white part of the helmet. It's gonna be a nice hard shell. Think of it as like an M&M, the hard candy shell. Okay, for some reason I was thinking of Tommy Boy when I said that. So anyways, right here, write in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Hard outer shell. It's gonna be kind of like a thick paint. It's gonna be, and then underneath it, it's gonna be like that hard. It all depends. I think some companies use carbon fiber. Some people use different stuff. But anyways, probably carbon fiber underneath. But then you have the shock absorbing liner on the inside. So you can't really see on side here, but it's gonna be polystyrene foam. There's gonna be some padded liners in there. And the polystyrene foam, think of it as a more dense version of a styrofoam cooler that you can get like at Circle K or something like that. But it's a lot more dense, a lot more impact absorbing. And that's the part that you don't want cracked. So you can kind of chip away at the outside. If you drop your helmet and it has like a chip on the paint, not a big deal. If you have a big gouge on the paint and you can see the foam underneath, you need to get a new helmet. After a crash or after you drop the helmet or you fall down and hit your head, you want to check the foam on the inside. So these right here, the head stability. So you're going to want to wear a full face helmet that actually fits you because when you do hit the ground, you're going to be tumbling around. You're going to be bouncing around. That's why a lot of people say don't have GoPros, don't have Bluetooth systems, but nowadays GoPros, especially with a good chin mount, they will just break right off. Same thing with the Bluetooth system, it'll just kind of break right off. Or it'll just stay because they're making them more low profile so that way you can still call 911. But make sure that they actually fit you, okay? So there's a whole fitment guide that I'm developing here at the Basic Smart Rider course. But if you go to RevZilla, they have a fitment guide so you can actually work on that and figure out what actually fits you. Make sure you don't have pressure on the front of the crown. Anyways, we'll go more into that into the Basic Smart Rider. This is just more of an awareness type course right now. So debris and bugs, that's a big one. Okay, that's a big one. I've seen some people with quarter helmets, half helmets. Write in the comments if you've seen it, where there's this one guy that had like this big rock chip just go right into his cheek, and he had to get that removed and get a bunch of stitches. It would have been protected from the face shield and the full face helmet because they do test the face shields to protect you, just like they have the, I think it's ANSI certification in the United States when it comes to sunglasses. They have the same kind of protection, if not more, on these motorcycle visors, the face shields. Okay, so make sure you guys wear a full face helmet with a face shield down. And if you don't, you do take that risk, but you're still gonna have some protection from that chin bar. At least wear eye protection. At least wear sunglasses underneath, okay? Insect protection. I've had a few times where I've had a bee get flown right into my face because I had the visor up or I was wearing the 3/4 helmet. No fun. Sometimes they even get up underneath, which is very rare, but it can happen. I don't like it. Getting a bug right in the eye when you're trying to ride, it's not going to be fun, especially it's going to cause you to mess up and you can't see. Now you're going to have to pull over on the side of the road and have some issues. So dust and debris, same thing. You get a nice little dirt devil, if you know what that is, write in the comments, but a little dirt devil coming through, and it just blasts you with dirt. Not fun at all. It's going to get all over your face, get in your eyes. Can't see anything. With a full face helmet, it's going to hopefully minimize a lot of that. Make sure you guys grab a full face helmet. It's going to protect you from that kind of stuff too, and that's very important when it comes to riding safely on the road. Wind noise. This is big. This is a big one. Write in the comments if you had issues you know, with a 3/4 helmet or a half helmet, and you're just like, I just hear so much wind, and it's kind of like this high-pitched wind. With a full face helmet, you still kind of hear that, but it's massively reduced, but I still recommend wearing earplugs every single time you guys ride. You can still hear the road, you can still hear people talking to you on your Cardo Pack Talk Edge or Bold, whatever. You can still hear the road, you can still hear honking, you can still hear everything. You just don't hear that very high pitch, like noise. And that's what damages your hearing, okay? So insulation, very good. So like I don't even know what a 3/4 helmet feels like anymore in the wintertime. I wear the full face all the time, and my head feels warm in the wintertime. Now there's options to wear like a balaclava underneath, and I highly recommend wearing that too. Make sure it's like super thin, and then it just protects your face for the most part, but then have it a little bit long so it goes inside your jacket underneath. Doesn't end up right here. I mean, not a lot of you guys have a beard like me that can protect you from that, but have it go inside your jacket. Oh my gosh, huge difference. Full face helmet on top of that. My face is the warmest part of my body outside of this area next to the engine. All right, so weather protection, same thing. You're gonna get rain in your face. Hopefully you don't get really a lot of snow, but harsh sunlight. That's why I like wearing dual sport helmets when I'm riding on the road. And this is the Shoei Hornet X2, but I have a Voss helmet. Same thing with the visor. I do have sunglasses when I wear a clear visor. That way I can, you know, ride during the day, and then if it turns to nighttime when I'm, you know, out and about, I can just put my sunglasses away and have a clear visor. But I have this right here, or a clear face shield. I have a visor though. I can dip down just like it's a hat and block the sun. It's really important. Visibility. Okay, a lot of people say I don't like wearing a full face helmet because it restricts my visibility compared to a 3/4 or half helmet or no helmet. The problem with that is that you're trading some safety for risk and everything like that. Yes, you're going to have lower visibility than you would if you wore nothing, but this is why you focus on getting a helmet that provides you a lot of visibility, and that's why I specifically did choose a dual sport helmet. Dual sport helmets have amazing visibility compared to some sport bike centric full face helmets, and that's why I did that. So I picked that because it has a wider view. Clear vision, the anti-fog. This is pretty big right here. So if you can see, I'm going to bring this back up again. There's these little markers right there. You see that thing right there? It's also on the other side. That's for a pin lock. So a pin lock is a piece of plastic that goes on the inside. It locks into those two things that I was showing you right there. And what it pretty much creates is a double pane window. And so on the inside, in that double pane, there's going to be some warmer air. It's going to be able to make it to where it doesn't fog up. Okay, so if you have like a shower mirror or anything like that, and you have to fill up the back with warm water so it doesn't fog up, that's the same concept. So it doesn't fog up. And that helps you out. There's also there's I'm drawing a blank here, but you're able to spray some stuff. But make sure the stuff that you do spray that you normally would do for your car windows, that's for glass. Get the stuff for plastic, because the stuff for glass will mess up your visor. Get the spray for plastic. So clear vision, safety assurance right here. Above all, choosing a full face helmet ensures optimal safety, significantly reducing the risk of severe injuries. That's big because we talk about the Smart Rider principles, the MTC awareness stages, making sure that you're zoned in, making sure that you go into orange stage, you're actively scanning and seeking, recognizing, understanding hazards. If you can't see anything, you're not going to be able to dodge or avoid it. So in conclusion, full face helmets offer a range of benefits that make them essential, blah, 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 blah. You guys can read that. The main thing here is it's going to protect your brain. Okay, you don't want to get a traumatic brain injury that's going to be so high on the severity scale. You're still going to get probably a traumatic brain injury if you get into a crash even with a helmet. It's probably going to be a concussion. Hopefully it's not going to be more than that. A concussion is a traumatic brain injury. So be very aware of that, but it's better than having penetrating trauma going inside your brain and then having your skull fracture go inside and start bleeding out. A lot better than that. So make sure you wear it. It's going to protect your face, so hopefully we can prevent the accident so you can still see, you can still breathe, you can still feel warm. And then if you do get in a crash, a full face helmet will help you out. Now this right here, this right here is from Unit 2 from the basic Smart Rider class that we focus mainly on helmets, jackets, pants, gloves, and boots. We talk about everything here, so make sure you guys sign up. It's $120 a year right now, and you get a whole bunch of downloads with a whole bunch of stuff. So make sure you guys do that. But with that said, we're going to jump into some crashes. All right, guys? All right. That was fun. That was a nice little thing. That was 11 minutes. Not bad, not bad. We're going to get into some crashes and close calls. What do you guys think? Write in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys wear full face helmets?
What's going on, guys? Today's a bit.
What's up going on? What's up, guys? What's going on? Hey, Chaos Riders, how you doing? What's up you doing? Frog spit? Frog spit. Okay, that works too. Go with a modular, same thing. Yeah, modular's full face helmet. It goes into three-quarter helmet. Same thing, yeah. Good recording. Ah, very good. We'll see how it goes. First stream you caught. How you doing? Correct, okay? How you doing? Doing good? Just double check. Let's get some music going. Full face or modular, maybe dual sport. Yeah. AGV is a great helmet. That brand, very high quality. Very high quality. Prodigal, how you doing? 39 months. Ooh, man. Ooh-wee. It's good to have you here. It's always good to have you here. I ride a mini bike and I do same thing. Same thing. I think we're gonna get started pretty soon. Let me get some Gatorades. Yeah, I'm not willing. I don't think I'm ever gonna get anything other than a full face helmet again. I did wear a 3/4 helmet for the DGR. Okay, and I think that's the only time I'll wear anything other than a full face helmet, because I wore last year's top 50. No, I'm sorry. I wore last year's. Yeah, I wore last year's trophy helmet during this year's DGR. And thankfully, guys, because of all of you, that we got to the top 100 this year, so I get the helmet again. So next year, I'm going to wear the DGR 2023 helmet. The Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. It's a charity ride. It's a charity event all over the world that focuses on men's mental health, prostate cancer research, testicular cancer research, suicide prevention. It's a beautiful thing that I love to do. It's been something I've been doing. I've been raising money for and been participating in since 2014. So 10 years next year. Ooh, wow! Didn't think of it that way. We're able to get speakers in the Voss. Yeah, I got my Cardo in there. Pretty good, pretty easy. You've been wearing a full face or modular for 50 years. You know, at some point you can take it off, right? You don't have to do a full 50. Are you going for a record here? Is Guinness Book of World Records coming in and be like, hey, it's been 50 years. I've never taken it off. Heisman, I'm just messing with you. Heisman 360, how you doing? Full face for you. Full face. Just order yourself a quad lock. I hope they're as good as they are. I love my quad lock. I love my quad lock. Going for the record. It's gonna be buried with it. Shoei Neotech, yeah. You sleep with the full face on. Very good. Protection all day, every day. All right, guys. We got 120 likes. We got a lot of people in class right now. We got to get going. We got to get going. You guys need to calm down. You guys need to relax a little bit. Okay? Grab a donut. I see the chitter chatter on the side. That's fine. I'm fine with that chitter chatter, but I can't do it now. I got to focus on this. I'll keep looking at the chat here and there. But yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Cycling freaks me out. Hello from Delaware. All right, you guys. I got my pen out. There we go. We got the pen. We got everything going. We're gonna hit that record button. We're gonna turn down the music just a tiny bit. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, everybody. Chaos Riders. We're gonna be talking about some crashes and close calls.
Crashes, and some biker encounters with police. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's check out today's chaos.
Adventure Boy. Here we go.
What?
It's bumpy. Uh-oh.
Semi's about to cut him.
Semi's about to cut him off.
Scariest encounters you can have on a motorcycle.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose that. So we're going through intersections. Remember, we're gonna go to orange stage. We're switching over to the right lane. So there's a reason why people were stopped. So this lane, they're stopped. Why do you think he crashed though? Right in the comments. I don't think he hit the.
Are you okay?
I don't think he hit him. Yeah, he didn't even hit him.
Pick the bike up.
Right in the comments. I carry my helmet with me into stores.
Are you alright?
I just wear full gear, just walk in with my helmet, put it in the
Hold on, we gotta get your bike.
in the cart. So he's hurt. He's hurt. How do we rescue this? He's guarding his wrist, his right wrist.
Be back up for this lady, sorry.
Probably a wrist break. Okay, probably the wrist break. Yeah, a little brown stage, slammed on the brakes. Yeah.
I say you leave it, we'll come back for it.
I don't know what.
Could have put on the. That's fine.
Can you break? Hold this. Take this.
So they're talking on the cardos.
Yeah.
I got a broken wrist, bro.
They just launched.
Let's go.
Cardo just launched something in their app that you can record your conversations in the app.
Get the keys.
Pretty cool.
We're good.
Link in description if you want that.
What do you
He's got a baby. Look at that, a little baby.
Here.
You have a broken wrist. Your bike.
Yeah, he's got a broken wrist.
The bike. What do?
I say we put it on the grass. I say we at least put it on the grass. Andy, do you want an ambulance?
I feel like I'm gonna pass out right now.
Do you just want to get it?
Ambulance. I don't want to end up getting a ticket or something.
Sit down.
You're just gonna get a ticket. You're literally just. You're not gonna get arrested. You're just gonna get a ticket.
Yeah, it's just a ticket.
Anything. You might not even get a ticket.
It was red. It was yellow light. Dude, you're in a truck. You're in a truck.
Yeah, there's no point in really arguing. I don't know how much more of this part is. I just care mainly about the medical side. So let's go ahead and go to the beginning and figure out what happened here. So we're going through here.
Semi's about to cut him.
Okay, we're going 74. So we're going 74 miles per hour. I don't think this is a 74 mile per hour zone. So when we talk about like our accountability and responsibility of us as motorcycle riders is that we're really focused on being smart riders here. We're seeking, recognizing, and understanding hazardous situations. We're seeking this area, and it's like, hey, this is probably like a 35, 45, something like that. I don't know. Let's go and bring that back up here. We're recognizing that we should be recognizing we're going 74 and understand that that is hazardous. So that's where we're really getting into that, where it's like, hey, we should slow it down, and maybe we'll be able to stop in time with good progressive braking, utilizing the MTC awareness stages. So we're right now in yellow if we're going the speed limit, and then we're going to get into an intersection going to orange stage just in case anybody turns in front of us.
And that's when
There's a 35 mile an hour zone or a sign.
Going on that one.
So we're coming up to here. I see the speed limit right there. So 35. Yeah, we should be going 35. Okay, we're going 75. So we're all double the speed, more than double the speed limit. This is criminal speeding, bunch of other stuff, whatever it is when it comes to the legalities. I don't really care. That's your problem, not mine. All this stuff is not my problem. But if I care about you guys. I don't want you getting hurt. That's my biggest thing. I still carry that from firefighting. So when we come up to here, it's an intersection. It is a green light. Okay, the dude decided to turn. Okay, whatever. He probably turned on like a yellow turn arrow. It was probably a leading left turn arrow or a leaning green turn arrow, whatever it is. Decided to turn, just made that choice. All the other cars are stopped. They saw that was happening, everything. But we're coming up to an intersection. We should be in orange stage. We should be prepped and ready, covering those brakes, looking for escape paths, getting ready to do progressive braking once we see the side of the freaking FedEx truck. I get it. They wanted to go to Chick-fil-A. You know, it might be Saturday, getting close to closing, couldn't get it till Monday. And, you know, I would do the same thing, just not speed. But make sure that we're at this point, we're doing really good progressive braking because we need to have that escape path. We need to get ourselves out of this situation. But if we're going 75, we're not going to stop in time. So what happened here was I had to layer down or I was going to crash into the side of the vehicle. Yeah, well, maybe if we didn't speed. How about we didn't speed?
Oh, you all right? Are you all right?
So he dumped the bike and he's starting to run away. Okay, this is going to be that fight or flight where it's a perfectly fine
Are
thing.
you okay?
He's going to try to pick up the bike. The adrenaline's working. Oh, there it is. It felt the pain. See, I don't think I'm hurt. I might be hurt. So as soon as he did that, he felt the pain. That's part of the musculoskeletal system. It can be fine, just kind of hanging. But the moment you put any pressure, I mean, the bones are your scaffolding. You know, it's not gonna function. There it is. Probably radius ulna break. He's gripping right here. Probably the radius ulna right up in here. So mechanism of injury, probably dumped the bike, slammed it, and went down on the right side. Put his hand out and broke it right there. Okay. Not good, not fun. He's not going to be able to ride.
Are you all right?
So very good. Remember, we're talking about rescue here. Remain calm, ensure your own safety. He was remaining calm. He ensures his own safety by getting out of the road. So he's already rescuing himself. And this is something that's really important for you guys too. Don't stay out in the middle of the road when you're hurt also. Now we got to stop any major bleeds. Hopefully it's not a compound fracture. It's poking out and bleeding out everywhere. You know, maybe it's just closed, and so we should be fine. Assessing the severity, okay? Does he have head injury symptoms? Because this can be a distracting injury right here. It's like, oh no, he has a broken wrist, but he's also talking and asking the same questions every 5 to 10 minutes. So we probably have a head injury symptom. You know, spinal cord, he's got his back protector a little bit. Hopefully that's protecting that. Shocky symptoms, I don't think he's going to have to worry about that. So it looks like it's more than likely just going to be that wrist break. Also think of the shoulder. Forces transmitted into the shoulder, maybe collarbone break, who knows. But right now, all he's guarding is this. So we'll focus on this. Do a full assessment.
I might have broken something.
So at this point, for us, you know, have him sit down. This is perfect right here. So when he stood up, he's like, I'm feeling dizzy. Have him sit down because, you know, the blood pressure, everything's bottoming out. His pupils are getting constricted. His heart rate is skyrocketing. His blood vessels are dilating because the adrenaline, norepinephrine, and everything. And so now, since they're like this, it's like having like too big of a pipe for not enough fluid, and so you're gonna have lower blood pressure after it starts to taper off. And right now, when he stands up and he's having lower blood pressure, it means he's gonna probably go into a syncopal episode and he's gonna faint. So you're gonna want him to sit down, and that way your heart's not having to pump super high up and super, you know, all over the place. Laying down's even better, so it can just start pumping side to side instead of against gravity. So have him lay down on his back, relaxed, everything. Because you don't want him standing up and he's like, oh, I'm going to pass out, and he falls and goes face first, or anywhere where he has a damage to his face or his head. So talk to him through the cardo. Have your buddies take care of everything here. Not a big deal. If you want to go to the hospital, that's perfectly fine. Maybe just take him to an urgent care and get, you know, a cast and everything. But this was a motor vehicle accident, so it's something that I would be a little bit focused on when it comes to maybe there's something more serious. So it looks like they took off, and they're just going to kind of do their thing and move on. Okay, guys? That was my little assessment of that scene.
But, like, I think he's good.
I think so, too. All right, Liquor Chronicles, how you doing? Ooh, somebody pulled out. We saw this one a little while ago. Great swerve by the...
Close calls, both within a minute of each other.
Yeah, great swerve by that guy. So we're going a little bit faster, Liquor. But good job moving yourself out of the way. Found the escape path. Got himself out of that situation. Very good. Oh, we saw somebody in that mirror. Something to happen here? Oh, I love the 360 camera. Good job. Whoa, dude, come on, man. Why'd he do that? Why'd he do that? Why'd he do that? The 360 camera does a great job. Look at that. Whew. So he cut in front of us, and if you look, let's not look at the guy. Look at this person, right? Look at this person right here. Look how tiny of a dot that is. Look how tiny of a dot that is. We talk about space cushions here, right? Of course we do. Space cushions. So a tiny little dot. Look how far my fingers are. And then all of a sudden, zoom, got bigger because it got closer, right? That's what she said. Same thing. Look at this person way up there. Don't look at that person. Look how close we are now to that person. So this person decided to get in front of us, wasn't recognizing that other person was slowing down. So now we're having to slow down to this guy that's just popped up in front of us. So he's going way too fast, wasn't doing his own search, evaluate, execute. That's the MSF stuff, but we talk about the MTC awareness stages. Talk about planning our ride, position for safety, locate hazards, assess relevant threats. So we have to position for safety, good position, locate a hazard, somebody way up front, getting a little bit closer to slow it down. We got a dumb right here. Now we really have to assess, is this guy a problem? Yes, he's making my space cushion terrible. And now we got to navigate around that. So swerving left, but we got that guy up there. So what can we do? Emergency progressive braking at this point. Overall, a terrible situation. The guy did that. You weren't expecting it. Not a lot of reaction time. Thankfully, nobody crashed because nobody has real gear. All right, we're gonna fly through some of these. Spend a lot of time on those. So this Indian Scout right here, looking very good with the quad lock. Somebody's bouncing around, lane filtering. Oh, did not want to stay in that spot. Good job with the escape. Good job. All right, we've seen this one. This car is gonna turn left. We're gonna pass left. Got pissed. Don't pass people when they're slowing down. Just don't, because you don't know which way they're going. You don't. They're making a decision.
Driver decided to have a little bit of fun with this. I didn't expect for this to come straight at him.
Okay, real quick before I jump into this one. Hopefully Brian636 is watching this because I've seen him be a part of stuff like this. I've never been a part of something like this, so I'm genuinely curious. If you're a motorcycle rider and you're at one of these events, like, when somebody does this, does it piss you off? Because to me, it frustrates me and it kind of makes me a little anxious. It's like, what are we doing? Like, I want to have it's a bike thing, but I've seen a lot of trucks, a lot of cars, specifically Mustangs, decide to take out people instead. You know, I don't know. I just think it's just too high risk. Anyways, let's watch. Dude, take the stuff out of your freaking truck first.
Helmet on. Holy shit. Good thing I had a helmet on. Yeah, I'm good, yeah.
Side of the ladder. Yeah, just take the ladder out.
Woo, you good? You good? Okay. Woo, you
I missed it.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Oh, dump the bike. Ah!
Woo, you good?
Ouchie.
You good?
Okay. Shower later today is going to be sucky. Duca Rider, here we go. Okay, you got a rider up front. He's going a little fast. Whoa! D-bag alert. Gotta watch out for... You know, when I was in Texas, I saw a lot of cars do that. Like, I here in Arizona, no. But man, Texas, whoo-wee. Grom Squatch, how you doing, man? A little side of the vehicle turned out in front of us. Good job recognizing that. So take a look at this. We have lights, like right in front of us. It's pointing right at us. You notice how it's like blaring? It's not like off to the side like this. It's like this. That's going to give you a little bit of an idea that they're in your lane. And see, that right there is the difference. So you see how you can see like light, space, light? Let's go back to this. There's no space in between the lights. It's just right at you. And now it's light, space, light. So having just like this big old glare, not fun. They're probably in your lane. And that's what happens when the people use high beams too. So you can tell when they have high beams or they're in your lane. It's pretty freaky. Good job rolling off the throttle, getting that engine braking going.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, right? JMoto617. Good job, Chaos Riders, with these videos. Okay, we got a very high stress situation. Whoa! Where were you going?
You cannot tell me that this driver did not do that on purpose. He had absolutely nowhere to go. 100%, I feel like he cut him off intentionally.
Okay, that's your opinion. 100% he thinks that. I think he was just kind of trying to bully his way to stop right here because he wouldn't be able to make it, if that makes sense. I feel like he was bullying his way to get to that spot and like, I'm in front, which is kind of, you know, I don't think he was looking. So I don't think he anticipated a car, which is pretty wide to get through here. But if you're switching lanes, you need to check your mirrors. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. We dumped the bike here. Still sucks.
You cannot tell me that this driver did not do that.
I did.
He
did do it on purpose. I agree.
100%. I feel like he cut him off intentionally.
So let's go through kind of like an active listening thing, because this is part of the mentorship right here. So let's listen to Chaos Riders first.
You cannot tell me that this driver did not do that on purpose.
I can tell you that, but I'm not going to, because I agree with you. I truly believe the driver went into that spot on purpose. He had absolutely nowhere to go, 100%. I absolutely agree with you, Chaos Riders.
Absolutely nowhere to go. 100%. I feel like he cut him off intentionally.
I feel like he cut him off intentionally. Okay, so this is where it's like, cool, you feel that. I don't feel that. I disagree with you. I think he was trying to get into that spot. I don't think he meant to do it intentionally. I don't think he meant to hurt somebody or to cut off a motorcyclist intentionally. I think that was unintentional. I think that was an accident. I do agree that he was trying to get into that spot, move into there. He did it with a purpose, but I don't think he wanted an accident. So I agree with him on this. I don't agree with him on this. But overall, now what do we do, right? So if I was talking to Chaos Riders at this point, or if you're talking to like another rider or somebody that you're mentoring, it's like, okay, so now that we are kind of situated there, at the end of the day, we have a rider on the ground. We have a rider on the ground, so now what do we do? So we hopefully can rescue them. Hopefully we can, check out their bike, help them up, get them on the side of the road, make sure that they're safe. If they need advice, they're like, hey man, I don't know what to do now. It's like, hey, I know about insurance. I know, let's do a claim. Let's call police. Let's just get this going, because there's a process to it. And this is where you can help somebody out that's in an emergency situation, if that makes sense. Because that's the next goal. The goal isn't to find who's at blame, because that's not our goal. Our goal is to protect, basically our lives, and to help out other people with information. Let the cops deal with this. And if the cops don't want to deal with this, hopefully you had something that, can help you, save the rest of your investment, which is your bike and yourself, and you have insurance.
What do you guys think?
Learn from the video, not blame. Exactly. Motoring the Galaxy. 20P, that's his name. What do we have here? Look at the road surface. We have a turn coming up ahead. Okay, slow it. No, we can go this fast. That's fine. Oh, we got somebody slowing down. Find an escape, find an escape, find an escape. We found an escape. Oh, no. He went off road. Bro. Get back on your side, though.
Fast and just.
Oh, no. Don't hit a gate. Don't hit a gate. Bro. He saved it. Very good. Very good. All right, let's take a look at this one. Fat and Furious. I didn't say it. He said it. Oh, no. Full gear. Look at, he's sliding. He's sliding. Was he trapped underneath, or was he on top? What's up, Bam Bam Bam? Oh, that thing is
the rider
dunzo.
Was full gear, so he did end up being okay. But unfortunately, there was some cops nearby that saw the whole thing go down.
Cop saw it. Cop saw it. He was just waiting. He was just waiting. That thing is oil on the road now.
He's good.
Let's go back just a little bit. I want to see if he was sliding. Underneath or on top. So that right there, we have the collapse onto his left leg. So we're talking about mechanism of injury a little bit right here. Okay, maybe his leg was... Oh, now it's underneath. I think he was just sliding with it, side by side, and the oil helped him slide on the asphalt. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oil would have probably... Honestly, the oil would have helped when it came to road rash, because now he's sliding on top of a lubricant versus grading across asphalt. So, yeah, you'll just have to wash your gear or throw it out, but you're not going to have the thermal transfer. You might have some burns because of the hot oil, but you're not going to have, like, tearing off flesh. So it's kind of a good thing. All right, here, rain. Rain, guys, what kind of hazards do we have? What kind of hazards do we have? Oh, no, slow speed maneuvers. Straighten up the handlebars before you apply the brakes. But one good thing about this situation is he's got crash guards. Very good. So hopefully it's going to protect it. Going pretty fast here. At least that's what it looks like. A little bit of motion blur. Dylan with Dylan. Interesting name. Having some fun. Wear some gear, guys. Come on, get some gloves.
Move.
Get gloves.
Whoa.
Oh.
To the grass.
He's just having fun. He's just having fun. Don't worry about him. Oh, did he crash? Okay, maybe worry about him a little
The
bit.
good thing is that he was lucky enough to land on some grass, and his bike did not sustain too many damages.
You good? Like we're all right? No blood, no broken bones, none of that stuff?
Oh, collarbone. Guarding that. His clavicle.
I think so.
You're good? All right.
I'm gonna ride anymore today.
I don't think I'm gonna ride anymore today. Yeah, after that you're kind of done. All right, let's take a look and see what happened.
That auto.
So going around the corner. I went a little too fast. A little too fast in the corner, guys. Make sure we do some slow look, press, and roll. Okay.
Whoa, off into the.
Thankfully, he's able to keep it up like that. But wear some gear.
Like we're all right? No blood, no broken bones, none of that stuff?
He's checking. He's guarding that. Hopefully, it's a very small fracture if it is a fracture. One thing you can tell when somebody does have like a clavicle break is like their shoulders are supposed to be like, equal, right? And all of a sudden it's like this because the weight of the arm will actually pull it down. And they'll tell you.
You're
They'll
good?
be like, ow.
All right.
I'm gonna ride anymore today.
All right, Ninja Bubble, here we go. We got wet roads, so we have some issues when it comes to traction. We got a side of the vehicle right there. I wonder if his bike has the little trigger for the high beams. Does your bike have a trigger for the high beams? So you're holding like this, and there's like a little trigger part. Right in the comments. Moto617. Oh, got a little cut off. Hey, they had to swerve out of the way. You saw that?
All over the road.
Wait, I thought they had to swerve because of this car. No, they're just a little panicked. They're just terrible driver. Never mind. Keep moving.
As you guys notice, this car is.
How you doing, Cryo Wolf? How you doing?
If they're on the phone, just distracted, or what's going on here. But they continue to do this for another mile up the road.
Okay, so if they're going to continue doing this, give them a nice space cushion. Give them a space cushion in front of you to allow yourself to make adjustments if you need to. So that space cushion will buy you time to either swerve, emergency brake, any of that stuff. Don't try to pass, especially after you tried twice. It's not like, oh, there's an opportunity, I'll try it again. No, this person's just all over the road. It's unpredictable. You're starting to think maybe they're doing this on purpose, whatever it is. They could be doing it on purpose, or they're just, on drugs. Don't want to deal with it. Let them be in front.
The rider was finally able to pass, and this is what he saw.
I was talking on the single lane road, but anyways. Oh, see, look. Oh, snap. Smoking it up. I think. Now we're in the blind spot. Yeah, a little intoxicated. A little driving while influence.
I have you on camera.
Got you. Whoa, doggo. Dog was driving. They just switched seats.
What the f is your problem?
Oh, she doesn't
Obviously
care.
could care less.
Yeah, she
This
doesn't
pissed you
care.
off? Well, it sure pissed off this rider.
Ah. Come on, guys. We're in control of our emotions. If you're going to do it, go from the top. Because if you do the side by side, they bend. Go from the top. How you doing, Rob?
Going the speed limit next to a cop is probably a good idea.
Yeah, it is.
And stop this cop from trying to pull them over.
Why? I see staggered. We're not sharing the lane. We're doing the speed limit. Unless the tags. We're passing. We just went up 10 miles an hour. You can't pass. I'm sure they're gonna get him for speeding. I'm guessing. Write in the comments what you think. You can't pass and go above the speed limit. Going 80, unless 80 is, I mean, 75, 80 is the speed limit. Going 80. It's usually speed. And there's nothing that says that you have to be in the same lane as your buddy. You guys you can get your own lanes. Like this right here, you can do that. It's just like having two vehicles on the road. Okay, let's see what happens. I was kidding about hitting. Oh. Okay. More than likely, the cop ran the tags, ran the license. Right? And I've been watching like some videos on YouTube like that are like basically cops. You know, I've been watching like, you know, traffic stops and there's some things that I have learned recently. Write in the comments if I'm wrong on this, but there's some tech out there that they have cameras on these cop cars that just they're constantly scanning and like reading people's license plates, and once something pops up that says it's like stolen or, you know, revoked or whatever, it puts it right there and the cop knows exactly who to pull over. I mean, I don't know, LiDAR, like that's more like, you know, speed and stuff, but this is like it's scanning stuff. And so like I'm sure he just got behind them and it scanned it. It said, hey, it came back, this person's license is revoked or whatever. And then he flipped the lights. Because what is the reason? And I've been seeing some of that in the cop stuff where like some people just run because they don't have their license on them. Some people run because they, you know, for the dumbest things. They're just scared of cops, which it's not dumb. It's an insecurity. It's a fear. But this right here, switching into 132 miles per hour just because you're going to get pulled over, there is a bigger reason behind that, if that makes sense. Okay, now you look like you're hiding something, and they more than likely probably are. Some places don't have, oh geez, we're going 150. At this point, it's probably like a no chase. They're not going to chase you. Probably not going to chase you, but take a look. One thing that we can say that they did well is they got a quad lock. I don't know. Just don't do this, guys. But with that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe. Click the links in the description if you want to grab anything that we have here. Join the MTC Rider Academy, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Gosh. I've seen some areas where they won't chase. Like once you hit a certain speed, they won't chase, which is weird. But a lot of it's for public safety. We got two more, guys. We got two more. Yeah, an hour already. Jeez. We still got some stuff to do. We got some stuff to do. We got some more. You won't be able to stay that long for today? Ah, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Here's 80 plus is too much of a public risk. Yeah. We still got more. Donuts are free. SDB, how you doing? Helmet cams. I use GoPro. But I mean, DJI has some good stuff. You know, Insta360, they have their own action cam. Pretty good, too. I was in between GoPro and the Insta. But I've been using GoPro since the Hero, the very first one. Let's see. Why does it in driver's crashes? Regaining confidence to ride again after crash. Start small. How do you regain confidence after a crash? Start small, dude. Just if sitting on the bike in the garage or when it's parked is too much for you, just keep sitting on the bike. No reason to start riding yet. Get to the point where you're sitting on the bike and you're comfortable, and then take it around the block. And if that makes you feel uncomfortable, keep doing that until you're comfortable, and then go to the parking lot and keep doing that until you're comfortable, and then get on the neighborhood rides until you're comfortable, and then get on the street until you're comfortable. If it takes you 3 months to do that, it takes you 3 months to do that. It's just like having an injury, like if you're working out and you have a pec injury or something, like you tore your pec a little bit. It's not too bad, but it's like, you know, level 2, so you still got to take time off. You know, it's recommended to take at least 8 to 12 weeks off. And so by the time you know, get back into working out, you're going slow, and then it's about a 6-month journey, you know, whatever it is. It is what it is, but you're going to get back on it. Same thing after a crash. But now it's a mental injury. That makes sense. All right, guys, we're going to jump into this one. All right, we got Motostars. Driver stops in the middle of the road. Oh, right in the face. Hey, is that a dog? No, it's a cat. Nice. Claudia, here we go. Going into a roundabout, I think.
The leak present almost throughout the whole of the roundabout caused the biker to fall down instantly.
Ooh, what is it? There's some discoloration on the road. Oh, probably instant. A little bit of oil on the ground. So watch out for road surface hazards. We talk about that. Remember, you got to recognize and understand those things. Oh, you could see that in the road. Oh, now it's more clear. Get away from the discoloration. Ride on the road that doesn't look all screwed up. Hey, what do we got our speedo blurred? Oh, we got side of the vehicle. Good. Swerve, get back in your lane. Handled it. Very nice. F Society moving through here. We got a red light, green light. Still orange stage. Don't power through. We don't know if somebody's going to turn left or go. Oh, who's that? Wasn't anticipating that, and that person wasn't thinking that you're going to be there that quick. Pretty difficult to swerve out of the way when you're going pretty fast, so make sure we're going a little bit slower than that.
Late signaling and almost
Big Daddy.
Before turning, the biker has later admitted that he should have anticipated the situation and slowed down way earlier.
Shoulds are interesting words, but you did a good job. So we learned, you know, Big Daddy learned a little bit here.
Anticipated this.
So we're coming up to here. Remember the car starting off small, getting a little bit bigger, means our space cushion is diminishing. We need to be paying attention. We need to be finding our escape paths, because the whole goal here is to plan our ride, position for safety, locating a hazardous situation if it's getting closer, yeah. Assessing, is it a relevant threat? Yeah, it's getting closer. We're going to navigate if it becomes one. Right now, we're assessing. We're slowing down a little bit. We have our hand on the front brake. Not a big deal. I want to make sure nobody behind me is going to hit me, but I can see in the mirrors that there is nobody behind us. So that's very good. I'm pretty happy about that. We could have probably stopped. If we already have weight on that front tire and we have a good progressive braking going on, we could probably squeeze a little bit more. It's going to be more of a jostle, but we could have done it. But he chose not to. That's perfectly fine, because thankfully he was slowing down and maintaining a decent space cushion during that total stopping distance. So he was doing a great job. He was buying himself some time to do something at a slower speed. So great job, Dork. It's Moto Dork. Great job, Dork. But right here, he has an open escape path. It's very good, and he took it. Problem is, we got a big old truck. We have a big bike. Not a lot of room. We can still make it, so we're going to have to go through it. If you had to, you could have done a little bit of emergency acceleration to get through it too, because we want to get through it before we're hitting anybody. So great job with that. That was a great swerve. That was really good. Sometimes it happens, but you solved the problem. You solved the problem. All right, here we go. Teacher on two wheels. I like that name. Everyone's turning left. Very good. Nice staggered formation. Watching out for... One sec. Was that a dead animal? No. Okay. All right. Okay, now we're going to do a nice little adjustment. Oh, no.
No, he didn't.
He did. Oh, he's got one of those baseball cap helmets. You all right, brother? Yeah, dog.
How's your knee? You good though? How's your knee? How's your knee?
Move it this.
So if you're in a group, like with this, just have your buddy sit over and everyone take care of the situation. Buddy, you're done. You're done. You're done. Let's take a look at what happened, though. So it's this guy right here. Oh! Just kidding. No, it's not. It's the other guy. Let's go back. Oh, he washed out his rear tire. He washed it out. So it looks like he accelerated. Doing really hard swerves. There's that hard swerve right there. Hit some gravel probably. Washed it out. You can see the gravel on the ground. A little bit of smoke coming up. Yeah. Just take it easy. Take it easy. I get it. It's fun to just get in there and do that. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, Blade of War, I agree. Overall, crappy situation. You know, hopefully he doesn't have road rash and everything like that. Damage the bike. Damn. All right.
In the distance,
Mr. Guru,
see the driver moving right in front of
we're in a car.
the rider quite confidently and
Take a look at the line of sight here. Take a look at the line of sight. So in a car, we're kind of stuck, right? We can't see what's around this vehicle. So if we're off positioned on a motorcycle, just real quick, if we're off position on a motorcycle, we can see past. But if we're in a car, this is like where our head is. And we can't see past. So I'm just sharing a little bit of a line of sight thing. Pretty cool.
without.
Oh, turning in front. There's the impact. Tried to swerve out of the way. Illegal turn? No, he was in the turn lane, right? Did he turn from the turn lane? This is a chaotic looking screenshot right here. Oh, look at all these modes of transportation. Oh, I have a feeling that somebody let the car go through at the intersection over there on the right side, and they just went.
Without.
Oh no, he was turning left. He turned left from the left lane, not the turn lane. Whoa, what a Get in the turn lane. Get in the turn lane. He's not moving. He's not getting up. Damn.
Привет, друзья, познакомьтесь, это Кузя. Мой третий номер.
Hey, little kitty.
Да, Кузенька?
Affiliate number 3. Who's number 2? Moto UK, how you doing? Yeah, it shouldn't have been U-turning.
Стоять.
Nice little spot. Squeeze right through. Very good. This is an orange stage situation through and through. Hey.
Slow down, man.
Slow down around. Yeah, they weren't paying attention to orange stage. We were in orange stage. Very good. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Кузенька.
Don't let your cat distract you. Enjoy it, though. Enjoy it, you know. Enjoy the memory you created. Love it. Love it. You're making people smile all day. Yeah, let's get the cat a tiny little helmet. Tiny little goggles. I think this is a different spot because he doesn't have it. He had a different. Oh, getting cut off. Oh no, he waved at him. Okay.
Here you can see one of the worst type of drivers who deliberately runs a red light.
Oh, BMW. I can't live in a big city. I just can't.
На дорогах просто.
I'd get too frustrated. I enjoy driving, and I'm gonna stay in an area that's really good driving.
As you can see, I'm kind of booking it
Yeah, you are.
because it's fun. And
Yeah, but you went a little too much.
And I tried to stop it, and I hit that truck head on. Go flying through the air. Fun stuff. And then the bike is kind of flipping around, so once it stops, I'll play the video again in slow motion so you can see all the details. So this is taken with a knockoff GoPro, aka an 8-man, which you can find on Amazon for $40. The sound conveniently
They tried to
decided not
swerve.
work
They
that
tried to
day,
swerve.
even though I had the settings for the sound enabled. So you can see all the details here in super slow motion where I'm flying through the air.
She's doing her own after action. That's why I'm not
Bike
talking.
is flipping around. So that's where I hit my head. in front of the car. Nicely smashed. And here's some other photos of the accident.
Lucky to be alive. We just talked about full face helmets.
The bike, not really fun. I feel bad for the truck driver because he had just bought that truck 5 days prior to the accident. But I spoke with him a couple months after the accident, and he bought a brand new one. There I am laying in the ditch.
Full gear.
Where I
Still
landed, and
C-spine problems. C-spine.
He was super nice and asked me a bunch of questions, making sure I'm okay, seeing if I could walk, but my leg hurt like hell, so I could hardly move it.
Great after action review. Thank you, MotoStars, for putting that in there. Yeah, that's what it looks like after a crash. We're not moving you. Putting a cervical collar on you, and we're gonna lay you down, and we're gonna transport you pretty straight. Daredevil, thank you for the super chat from Poland.
But my leg hurt like hell, so I could hardly move it.
All right, let's move on. Mustang decides to go for the cut. Oh, what are we doing though? Right? Oh, Mustangs can't do it because only motorcycles can. What am I watching? What am I watching?
Mustang damn near clipped me.
Did I miss it? I was making too much fun. All right, let's take a look. Wait, what did I miss?
All kind of shit's going wrong on this.
Oh, he was trying to go for that spot. Okay. Did we put ourselves in that situation by splitting at high speed in front of an open lane pattern? Yes, we did. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Woo! Moving on. Moving on.
Damn near clipped me.
Moving on.
Mr.
Pakistanad. How do you say that?
Immediately giving the biker no chance.
Oh, side. Oh! Whoa, did he like did we T-bone them or he T-bone us? Whoa, I want to see what his body looked like. Is he unconscious?
Giving the biker no chance.
Oh, he got ejected. He's unconscious. Oh, he's unconscious. Oh, he's unconscious. I want you to look at his arm. So his arm, he's laying down like this, and it's slowly doing this. So imagine falling asleep, right? And you're just like, and you start to slowly go. His brain's off. So we got SBD talking about, hey, keep informing people about brain traumas. He has a traumatic brain injury right now. If he's knocked unconscious, it's a traumatic brain injury. We don't know the severity of it. And I'm going off the fact, or going off the opinion that this is what I think it happened, that he has that. But when I see that, and he's just kind of like, because typically after a crash, you're like, oh crap, you know, like, oh, like you're trying to guard, you're trying to move, you're trying to get out of there because you're conscious and aware. Here he's not. He might come out of it real quick, but right now he's not. In my expert opinion, as an EMT 11 plus years, in seeing some of this stuff, you know, thousands of these videos. But take a look. Watch his arm. You guys see that? Dumbass truck doing a U-turn. Ruben Macaque. That's the name. Don't wear it out. All right. Just a merge. Good job with the evasive swerve right there. I mean, we did a nice little lane change. Remember, planning a ride, right? Position for safety. We're going to move ourselves in a new position. We located a hazardous situation. We're kind of in a blind spot, but over across like a lot of lanes. Assessing if it's a relevant threat. It's coming into our lane. We navigated, got out. Good job. Look at this. Soon as he crosses, even before he crosses the line, he's on the line, we're already swerving. So this person's coming into our lane. We're already going to the next lane. Really good. Very good. Non-issue at that point. Just kind of moving on with his day. Here we go. Going a little fast, blurring out some speedos. What did I miss there? Oh, a deer. Okay. Resniv 7.
The biker took a moment and decided to save the turtle.
Save a turtle. That's cool and all to save turtles, but I'm good. Good job. A little sportster. Having some fun. Turco 949. Here we go. Is this California? Oh, side of the vehicle. Might have to get into a new position, like a lane filtering. Very good. Got out of it. Handled it. Good job with the escape path. Good job. Good job. All right, Doom. Here we go. I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, we got a police. A little U-turn. We're going to follow and see what's up.
What the?
Oh, no. A little car accident going on. Some road debris. Ooh.
It's gone.
Whoa. What is going on here? Are we chasing? Oh. Never mind. I thought we were going to see some more, but I guess not. Ooh, nice little braking. Why did we have to brake? Yeah. That would have caused some issues, and especially if we got rear-ended because of that. Oh, Woo. Hey, hey. Drop my helmet. Last thing I'd want is one of them just be like, F you motorcycle, and try to take you out. Getting lucky.
Thanks for watching till the end.
Oh, you're welcome, MotoStars. Thank you for having such a great video. Guys, remember to sign up for the MTC Rider Academy. Links in the description. If you don't want to do that, hit the subscribe button. Just do that. With that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Boom, look at that. Just one quick rev. Yeah, piss everyone off. Piss everyone off. Let me pick up my helmet. 1 second. Stampede, yeah. Mess you up. Anybody see that lady that get just launched in the air by a bison? They make good burgers too. Let's hit that like button, everybody. We have 280 people in class. Why don't we have 280 people liking the video? Let's do next song. Sign in, everybody. We got donuts. We got donuts today. It's a little bit early. Got a breakfast. Oh, pause the music. Link in the chat, at the top of the chat. I forgot to say this at the beginning. I was just assuming that the pinned comment would have been it. You can download the digital version, the phone-friendly version of the Smart Rider Drill booklet. You can download the phone-friendly version of this. All the drills on your phone, on your phone, by clicking it, by clicking that link. You sign up for the MTC Rider Academy newsletter. You'll get newsletters. We have Tuesday, Thursday newsletters. We had one go out today, and it just talks about like what we learned in the basic Smart Rider lesson that day. But you get the download. It's a free download. You can unsubscribe if you want. I do care. I want you to stay, but download the MTC Rider Academy. No, download the Smart Rider drills. Jeez, I am brain dead a little bit today. So let me show you what it. Whoa! Almost dropped my phone. So you could download this. You could download that if you click the link at the top of the chat. Yeah, I almost slipped it. I do care if you guys stay. I do care. 230 people like the... Oh, yeah, boy. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. We're going to start this video. And then I got to edit a little bit. And then I'm going to go home. What time is it? It's not too late. I can stay a little bit longer. But I'm going to spend some time editing. Spend some time making videos so that you guys can see them on the Instagrams and on the x.com. It's not Twitter anymore. Some TikToks, all that stuff. I got some stuff later today. I'm gonna have a good time tonight. Maybe in the future I'll tell you about it. But who knows? Looking forward to it. I watched this chick like the other day. I gave her your channel. What chick? What? Dan, do you identify as a Giga Chad? What's a Giga? Guys, one second. I don't know this internet lingo like you young and kids. I'm 36. I was born in 87. How old am I? I was born in 87. July 87. What the? What's a Giga Chad? It's a 30-something? What the? One second. Extremely muscular man featured in memes. I mean, I don't know. But what the? I've seen the meme. I've seen the meme. I'm 36. Okay. I'm 36. I'm 36. All right. Let's get the music back. I'm based. All right. You youngins. Back in my day, it's called truth. Just kidding. You guys are ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous. We got to get started. Class, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. All it is, and this is part of the Smart Rider stuff. This is part of the Smart Rider stuff is that I'm right now I'm retesting. Last year I was testing out a workout program for basically new people. I was a ISSA certified personal trainer for a while. I was the peer fitness trainer for the fire department that I was at for a couple years, and we did all the fitness and did everything like that. But once I finish this workout program again, I'm going to be posting it up for everyone on the MTC Rider Academy, so you can at least get started if you haven't started yourself. That's kind of part of it. So you're starting to see some of the results of it. Starting to see a little bit of the results of it. So is fitness important for biking? So like for motorcycles, yeah. I mean, your lower back, your abdominals, your hip flexors, they're all going to be stressed depending on what kind of bike you got. Your forearms and your wrists and your shoulders are going to get a little bit sore. You want to have strong lats. Plus, if you're in a lower body fat, not like low body fat, but you're not 25+%, and you're closer to like 15 to 20, the motorcycle gear fits you better. So it's pretty important. Anyways, just sharing that. So I appreciate you guys recognizing some of the work kind of going into things. But we got to get started on this one. This is the last video of the day. So let's go ahead and click that record button, and here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Plus, I think fitness is just really good for overall mental health. And this guy's going to get in pain. Oh, don't hit your head. Here we go. Taco Streets. Here we go.
All it takes to such a situation is just a small mistake.
Oh, what do we do? Oh, we got it. We got taken out too. So this is one reason, one of the main reasons why I don't want you guys doing wheelies, is you damage yourself, you hurt yourself, but you're also possibly taking out one of your buddies or somebody that's innocent. So look at the. I'm gonna try to pause it on his pants. Let's go back. Let's see if I can pause it on his pants. Oh, there it is. That's a good view right there. So overall, you know, we crashed. We get it. We crashed. But right there, completely exposed. Look how it just tore. Look how it just tore through. You're gonna get road rash. Just caused your buddy to get road rash, and that's just on that spot. Imagine all the other body parts. Oof. Here we go. PCH Rees G. That's the name. I don't know. Good swerve. Good job, dude. Good job. You got a ram mount, though. I mean, come on now. Just kidding. Ram mounts are pretty good. I just like quad lock a lot better. Open lane pattern. You see it right there already. A little bit blurry. Hey, this is kind of, this is a good thing right here. This is good. So right now, if you're staring at my face, those of you that are watching, you're staring at my face. You see how everything else is blurry? So if you're staring right here, this is your focal vision. This is the focal vision. Everything else is your peripheral vision. But this is what peripheral vision looks like. So this is actually pretty cool. Obviously, hopefully you don't have like a lot of these issues. You know, you have some like floaters in your eyes, which is whatever, it's just damage. But everything else, this is all peripheral. So, but can you notice is colors, right? You can notice colors. You can notice shapes. You can notice an open, but there's a shape. That's really important. Utilize your peripheral vision to look for shapes, colors, and uncommon things. Use your focal vision to really focus in on escapes and things that need the clarity and the clearness of that focal vision. So right now, it's like, what color are these gloves? What is it that, I want to be able to read what this says right here. Well, that's when you bring your focal vision down to here. But then you go back. I can't use my hand. How do I do my hands? But that's what I'm trying to get at is use your peripheral for colors, shapes, patterns. Use your focal for what you need to be focused on and target fixated on at that point. I don't know. I'm working on that. I'm working on that presentation, but hopefully that makes sense for you guys. Swerve. Good job. You see how hard of a swerve that was? So if we see something like this, look at our positions real quick. Our position is off on the right side of the lane closest to a potential hazard. So here, we're going to have to swerve pretty hard. But if we were off on this side, we wouldn't have had to. But this isn't saying that he should have done that. I'm saying that that's what it looks like. Because right now, if we're in this position, we have to watch out for anybody coming out here. So we have a terrible line, escapes over there. So this is overall a terrible spot. So the goal really is to stay staggered with the vehicles. One thing I would do, though, is middle, but I would do middle, but I'd make sure I have a much bigger space cushion. So people will be taking my spot. Overall, terrible spot. This is city riding. You're constantly doing the plan method, position. You're constantly moving around, locating these things, and assessing if it's a relevant threat. And right now, this is something that could just easily happen no matter what position you're in. It happened. The thing that you're going to have to do is, since you're going from orange stage, you're going to have to go into red stage real quick. And that's it. So if your instinctual thing is to swerve, good job doing that swerve. Look at that. That was a really good swerve. That was really good, very quick. He perceived it, reacted immediately. Amazing job, PCH Chris GI. Amazing job, dude. Hopefully you're watching this so you can see that. DHPMC. Oh, found the escape. Good job, dude. Good job. Look at that. This is a good video so far. Take a look at this. Line of sight issue, orange stage, can't see around the corner. Let's not speed because it's going to be difficult if there's something around the corner. And as soon as he goes around this corner, oh, there's something there. Trying to stop here. I'm going to slow down as best I can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop, so I got to find that escape path. So right now, we're slowing down to buy ourselves some options. so we can think a little bit more, so we can translate, hey, I'm going to squeeze the brakes a little bit, get some good progressive braking. Now I can actually think a little bit more versus having just react. I can respond instead of reacting. And that's the important part, because you want to be able to respond to this situation. And he responds to it by like, okay, now there's a gap. I can make the gap. Good job making the gap. Thankfully, that the tractor saw it in time instead of turning right there. Good swerve, dude. Scary situation. Check your pants now.
Completely incomprehensible behavior of the drivers who completely blocked the...
Oh, another view.
These riders
Very good.
are really lucky to be able to react.
Both of them did it. Oh, he did hit, but I think we hit her toe.
React in time.
Oh, maybe not. Good job. We were able to stop in time. He's like, oh, what happened? Hey, there's a little smile with the open mouth. There's a little bit of a smile. It's like, thankfully, everyone's okay. Okay, lane filtering. Be very careful. You see how you don't have escapes left and right. You can only go forward or apply the brakes. Good job getting slowly into the area. You got pedestrian. Slow it down, dude. You saw the pedestrian. You saw the pedestrian. You saw the pedestrian. Yes, they shouldn't be on their phones. I get it. They should be paying attention. Like, I'm on my phone when I'm walking. I do. I go a little bit in a white stage, but I use my peripheral too. But I do notice in my peripheral when I'm coming up to like a cross street, I just put my phone down and I'm walking, looking until I get to the other side and I bring it back up. Because I am texting, I am, you know, I am scrolling around, but I do, I work. Anyways, I journal while I walk. So, I mean, it's just, it is what it is. But when you're getting into the street, dude, ooh, nice parking lot.
Like basic knowledge, but fortunately the basic gear was not missing.
Oh, roll off the throttle and apply some brakes, dude. I'm sorry, I didn't want to laugh. You hear the scream? Oh, it's a new rider, though. That's the problem. It's just a little whiskey throttled. That's a great parking lot for the Smart Rider drills, guys. By the way, go ahead and grab one. It's at the shop. Lots of cool stuff. You sign up for the MTC Rider Academy, you get it for the downloadable for free. In the chat right now, the pinned comment, you can download the phone-friendly version for free by signing up to the newsletter. Parking lot's perfect right here. So it looks like a brand new rider.
If the rider lacked basic knowledge, but
you see the turning? Take a look. Look at the turning. It's like, it's not a full turn. It's a, so that right there, you can tell it's a new rider.
This situation looks as if the rider lacked basic knowledge, but fortunately.
And then we put our foot down because we start panicking. So this is why we use cardos when we talk to each other, especially if you're going to be mentoring somebody. It's very important to do that.
The basic gear was not missing.
So we just...
Stop!
So you can tell them, roll off the throttle, roll off the throttle. Don't say stop, roll off the throttle. So part of what I'm trying to get at here, when you're trying to help somebody out, stop is what you want to do. What is it that you need to do in order to do that? So in order to get to a stop, what do you have to do? Because I could just yell at you and say, get straight A's. I can yell at you and say, fill up your car. I can yell at you and say, hydrate. It's like if you know how to do all those three things, great. But if you're a brand new person at it, if you just barely started to drive and you're like, go fill up your car. Well, how? It's like if you're brand new in school and you've never taken a test before and I say, go get a straight A. You're like, what do you mean? You know, so you have to understand there are steps in order to get to that goal. The goal is to stop. How do we get to that? What are the objectives? So here, when you're talking to somebody that for a mentorship type thing, instead of yelling out stop, say squeeze the brakes. Squeeze your brakes. Because you're going to stop if you squeeze the brakes. But you're telling them so that, oh, I know how to squeeze the brakes. I don't know how to stop. I can squeeze the brakes though. Oh, I stopped. Oh, when I squeeze the brakes, it stops. Roll off the throttle, squeeze your brakes, 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 right? Instead of yelling to stop, 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 squeeze the brakes. We know how to stop because we have some riding experience. And for us, knowing how to stop, there's multiple ways. Squeezing the brakes, rolling off the throttle, you know, constantly doing U-turns so that you slow down gently, whatever it is. New people don't know what they're doing. They just don't. And that's fine, because that's the point. You get to train them, and that's a lot of fun. Here we go. Listening to music, having a good time. Scooter fool, here we go. Oh, illegal. Dangerous as heck. It was a 25-mile-an-hour road. We're probably going 25. And look we made it to the same spot at the same time. Oh, yeah, don't get angry. I don't care about the angry part.
25-mile-an-hour zone.
Yeah, no point in that. Just
This biker traveled quite a distance to end up falling
stunt bike.
from a slight unevenness on the road.
Oh, high side. Ay. See how you got ejected? Thankfully, it was low speed, but you said uneven road?
Distance to end up falling over from a slight unevenness on the road.
That rear tire just slipped out. I don't know what exactly happened. He got ejected though. That's part of the hard. That's part of the hard part. No, that's that's one of the most damaging parts of a crash. Is why do I keep saying part? The high side is really high mechanism of injury. I'm just gonna say that very high mechanism of injury because you're being launched off the bike versus sliding down. Okay, there you go. Let's move on. Can we change the teleprompter here? Yeah. He's got crash. Clip-on's a little bent. Let's just get off the side of the road, push it back. Gotta tighten it up when we get home. Make sure the bike runs. A little bit of a tar snake or something? I don't know. Mr. Homer, here we go. Kind of cruising in. There you go. Good job rolling off. You hear that? I'll shut up on this one right here. Hear the RPMs. Pretend like the RPMs are at this level. All of a sudden, they kind of do this. And then they get back up. What he's doing is rolling off the throttle, allowing engine braking to happen, which will slow you down. Just listen. It's so slight, but you can now take that audio and watch his right hand. So what's happening is he's allowing the weight to transfer that front tire and slow down a little bit. So if he had to, he can squeeze the brake and it would have been great. Anticipating it happening versus getting into the dangerous zone and then having to squeeze and try to swerve and try to do some red stage stuff. No, this was really good. This is a great example of what you can do, especially at interstate speeds, because if you roll up the throttle, let's say you're going 75, it'll knock you down to 70, 65 quick, which will allow the other person to still maintain where they're at and still maintain your space cushion. And then that way, when you're going a little bit slower and you see the person kind of acting like an idiot, you can wait for them to do something and it gives you time to do something else. You can apply this to driving too. Release your foot a little bit off the throttle. Good job. Great job. Good job. Stay away from them now. Go ahead and go. 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 Oh, come on. No, I just gave you props. Go. Go.
Next, we have two clips showing
Come on.
lane speeding.
This is highly risky. Oh. I forgot about that.
Excuse-moi, chef. Tu veux regarder si t'as des dégâts? C'est ici.
Après, moi, c'est rien. Après, c'est pour vous.
Non, c'est bon. Excuse-moi, chef.
Very good. Very good. Mr. Homer 562, here we go. Whoa, open lane. So rev bombing, dude, you did good. You did good on the interstate. It's the same guy on the interstate. Yep, Mr. Homer 562. Let's take a look. Let's get up to here. Okay. Open lane pattern or lane filtering here. Open lane. Look at that right there. Open lane. We see a big open spot. Now, doesn't mean something's going to happen. So we're in orange stage because we are prepped and ready during this ride, because we are lane filtering. It's highly risky. Can't swerve left, can't swerve right, unless there's an open spot like we have right in front of us and then up there where the circle is. Those are opportunities for vehicles to get into those spots. So when we get into that spot, we should slow down even more, prepped and seen like, hey, anybody wanting this spot? No? Cool, I'm going to move on. Anybody wanting this spot? No, I'm going to move on. Kind of like, you know, there's the last donut right here. It's like, hey, does anybody want this? No? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab it. You do want to do that. It's a courteous kind of a thing. You know, at the end of the day, you still don't want anybody to take it, so you might want to take it yourself. But if we have to, let's do that. Okay, let's take the spot. Let's get in there, or like, let's ask. Okay, we're asking by slowing it down and using our body language as communication. We're getting up to here. Did it quickly? Yes, they have an indicator, but they didn't have, I don't think they had an indicator the whole time. Let's see if they have an indicator the whole time. What's up, Thooper? Nope. First part of the indicator did it really, really slow. They probably just were doing this, clicked indicator and started turning. I do that sometimes, but I do head checks before I even do that. Try not to do that. You want to put the indicator on about 2 seconds, 3 seconds before you actually do it. So here's the gap. Okay, this is a big spot right here. All we can really do is try to get over here and then get back into the lane filtering. Pretty scary. It's not going to be enough time to really slow down and stop with the progressive braking. So this is where emergency acceleration comes into play. You got to be good with emergency acceleration. And one thing I like to do with the drill booklet, especially like on triple threat, specifically on triple threat. So on the first part, I'm doing it kind of slow. And then when I get to the orange part and I have to go super wide around, it's fun to accelerate and have to slow back down. It's prepping me for something like this. Make sure I focus. There we go. A little bit in focus. So once we get into here, swerve and go. Don't rev bomb. Don't rev bomb. It's not going to save you. The swerve will. His acceleration shot him forward, but dude, swerve. Got very lucky.
Bro, you need to pay attention, man. It's called 3 lanes. It's legal, you stupid. Man.
Yeah. We did good on the first one. This one we can improve on. Dang Okies, here we go.
The phone didn't notice the biker behind him and threw a cigarette almost directly at him.
Oh, he threw a cigarette at him. I don't think he meant to hit him. I think this is where we start to project and we start to think that people are out to get us, which makes us a little egocentric. Not everything's about you. And when I say that, you know, we're kind of like a little philosophical day here today on the Riding Smart live stream. When I say it's not about you, let me go ahead and make sure this focus is good. There we go. When I say it's not about you, I'm actually talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. And I'm looking in the mirror and talking to myself. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's not about you. I'm worried about me. I'm thinking about me. I'm thinking about stuff that I have to worry about. That person also is thinking about stuff they have to worry about. The other person has to think. That's what it is. Like, people are just thinking about themselves. And so when something happens to themselves, like if I'm thinking about myself, you know, I'm just thinking about myself. All of a sudden something happens to me. I'm thinking that was meant for me. No, it happens in the world. I just happen to be existing in a space that it happened right then and there. And that's what it is. Very rarely are people, specifically strangers, very rarely are people out to get other people. It's usually your close family members or something, where they have an invested interest in your downfall or whatever, success, whatever it is. But very rarely are there people out there that want to harm you, want to do stuff to you, specifically you. At the end of the day, they just want to do stuff to strangers. It doesn't matter who you are. I can get that. At that point, you go ahead and take care of yourself and you defend yourself. But I don't think this person was trying to do that. I don't think they're trying to do that.
I see you.
I'm talking to you, Breakneck Trent. I'm talking to you. What are we watching here? Oh, going a little too fast, buddy. Find the escape. Can't find it. Oh! Oh, our buddy's doing it too. A little target fixation. A little target fixation. What is going on, man? Oh! Those javelina?
Why it's so important to keep the proper distance and focus on the road when riding in a group. The biker in the back
Wild pigs?
has a lot more time to react in this situation.
Yeah, wild pigs. This is why we talk to each other on the car. Oh, no! I needed a thumbnail. Actually, you know, let's do a better thumbnail. There we go. Oh, don't hit your head, don't hit your head, don't hit your head. Yeah, you're gonna hit your head. Oh. His pelvis. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, this is not a good one. No. I mean, it's I don't want to say funny, but it's interesting to see it actually happen. But that pelvis, you got your femoral arteries going through there. I mean, the very bottom of your very bottom of your spinal cord is there. So we're gonna have problems with our bladder control, our bowel movements. We might have issues with our legs from now on. This is a life-altering injury. It could be life-ending too because of an open book fracture, just pelvic breaking, slicing up those arteries. What is the Chinese subtitles downplaying it like crazy? What does it say? That's how you get bisected. So his pelvis. Hopefully his arms got in the way and just broke his arms. If that makes sense. I would rather put my hands down like this and then break my both radius ulnas and then my pelvis. It says it might hurt a little. I would rather break my arms. I would have put my arms right there. I mean, normally you're like trying to protect your chest, but if I could see it, I'd put my arms down. Oh. Okay, it wasn't super high speed. Okay, still. If he gets up and walks, he's good. Oh, he's standing up. Ah. Welcome back, Breakneck Trent. Okay. But that's the mechanism that I'm talking about. It's just the speed would have been the problem. Here we go, turning in front of us, slowing it down, finding a space, applying the brakes. Okay, very good, handled it. If you want to pass, I don't care what you want to do after that, but you saved yourself from getting into a crash. Just watch out, don't get rear-ended. Oh, we got a car fire. Right, is it a car fire? Motorcycle fire. She's got a gas can. She set it. She set it on fire over there on the right. We got an arsonist on camera right here. I think we solved this crime. Just kidding, it was a bag. Ooh, that's a fire. That's fully involved. Lightly used. A little bit of sun damage. Let's just throw that thing up on Craigslist. Yeah, everyone's like, what do we do? Only the pedestrians are actually moving. It's not going to blow up. It's fully vented. It's fully involved. If anything, I mean, it's a metal pole. Okay, okay. Moving on. A little learner plate. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. What happened to your GoPro? Where'd it go? Oh, side of the vehicle. Nice swerve into the bike lane. Handled it.
The very bad
Dogfly. Here we go.
limited the visibility.
Can't see much.
Who at last moment noticed
Vision problems. Slow it down when you have vision problems, like in a rain. Oh. Good job positioning for safety. Moved off to the side. Found the escape path. Good job. Jax Tanner. Side of the vehicle. Side of the dog. Oh, monkey. Whoa. Yeah. Not a dog. That ain't no dog. Sign of the marsupial. Superbike nutter, here we go. Having her hands up. You can turn a little bit with the hands up. I've done it before, but the problem is we're coming through an intersection. We got to be paying attention. Side of the vehicle right there, right in front of us. Go ahead and slow down, apply some brake pressure. Go ahead and swerve to the left. Very good. Swerve right. Very good. Here we go. Gone with the wind. Got sun in the eyes now. Line of sight issue because of the barrier. Okay, slow it down. We see vehicles. There you go. Straighten it up. Find the escape. We have somebody on the side of the road. People are moving over. Very slow now. Can we rescue? Is this an opportunity to rescue or enough people? Yeah, it looks like there's enough people. All right, riding in P&W, Pacific Northwest. Here we go.
Thanks for watching.
Somebody busting through. Oh, you're welcome. That was an interesting little case. A little bit of philosophical stuff going on, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Woo-wee! Very good, very good. Let's get some music going. So for those of you that missed out, we did talk about this at the beginning of the stream. So if you just now joined, we went over this whole thing at the beginning of the stream. And we're not going to talk about it right now, but we talked about full face helmets. We understanding the benefits of them, evaluating the impact resistance that it does offer, especially to the face. Protects against debris, insulation, so it's nice and cool or warm depending on where you're at, and visibility. So just real briefly, we talked about the benefits of having a full face helmet. These are the main points. You can read them, pause it, whatever you want, or go to the very beginning. Superior impact resistance. Remember, we want to make sure we have protection on the front of our face. All of you don't have a beard like me that's has an extra chin underneath it. Make sure you get an actual full face helmet that has that liner and it has stability inside of a crash. Okay, so flying objects, you don't want to get debris in your face. Make sure it covers it. Insect protection, get a bee sting right here on the front of your face. No fun. And then also getting that dirt in your eyes. Make sure you protect that. Wind noise, I always recommend having earplugs in. Very, very important. Insulation, that's gonna be great because it's gonna be covering your whole head. Wear a balaclava when it's really, really cold, so you can have just your eyes open a little bit like that. And then get some chapstick too. It really helps out. Visibility, get something that has really good peripheral vision. Don't get full face helmets that only have this open right here. Make sure you have full visibility. Clear vision. I like having a pin lock on mine. So look up pin lock if you don't know what it is. We described it earlier. And then just in conclusion, get a full face helmet. Just get a full face helmet. We talk about full face helmet and all the gear that you would need on the MTC Rider Academy, the basic Smart Rider course. This is Unit 2. I'm hoping that you guys will go back to that, but if not, it's all right here. But yeah, guys, I gotta get going. I gotta do some editing. I'm gonna go to Top Golf later today. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna have a great conversations and stuff, and relax and hit some balls. Take my aggression out on these balls. Anyways. With that said, I hope you guys ride safe, be safe. I got to get going. I'm going to set up some newsletters. Smoke and mirrors. I do not have a missus. There is no missus here. It's just Mr. Dan. But yeah, I'm going to get going, guys. I hope you guys had a good time. This was a fun 2 hours. And I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye.